The true winner. Jason was a young boy who loved running. He lived in a small town with his mother and younger sister. They were not rich, but they were happy. Jason's father had passed away when he was very young, and his mother worked hard every day to take care of the family. Jason's favorite time of the day was after school. He would go to the big field near his house and run as fast as he could. He didn't have proper running shoes, but he didn't care. He loved the feeling of the wind on his face, and the sound of his feet hitting the ground. One day, his school announced a big event, the annual sports day. Students could choose to join many competitions, including the 100-meter race. Jason's eyes lit up when he heard this. He wanted to join the race more than anything. When he got home, he told his mother, "Mom, there's a race at school, and I want to join. If I win, I'll get a gold medal." His mother smiled. "That's wonderful, Jason. But remember, it's not just about winning. It's about trying your best and enjoying what you do." Jason nodded. "I know, Mom. But I really want to win." For the next few weeks, Jason practiced every day. He ran early in the morning before school and again after his homework was done. He even helped his sister learn how to run faster, pretending she was his coach. On the day of the race, Jason woke up early. He was excited but also nervous. His shoes were old, and some of the other boys had brand new running shoes. They looked stronger and taller than him. At school, all the students gathered at the sports ground. The air was filled with energy and excitement. Jason saw his mother and sister sitting in the crowd. They waved and cheered for him. Before the race started, Jason looked at the other boys. One of them was Leo, the fastest runner in school. Leo had won the race last year, and everyone thought he would win again. Leo looked at Jason and laughed. "You think you can beat me with those shoes?" Jason didn't answer. He just looked down and took a deep breath. The whistle blew. The runners started. Jason pushed himself hard. He ran with everything he had. He didn't think about his shoes, or Leo, or the crowd. He just ran. For a moment, he was ahead. The wind brushed his face, and he felt like he was flying. But then, halfway down the track, he heard something. A loud cry. Jason turned his head quickly. One of the runners had fallen. It was a small boy named Ben. He had tripped and was crying on the ground. Jason slowed down. He looked ahead and saw the finish line. He looked back and saw Ben, still on the ground. Then, something inside him told him what to do. Jason stopped running. He turned around and ran back to Ben. "Are you okay?" he asked, helping Ben to sit up. "My leg hurts," Ben said, holding his knee. Jason gently helped him up and put Ben's arm around his shoulders. Slowly, step by step, Jason helped Ben walk to the finish line. The crowd was silent at first, then slowly, they began to clap. Leo had already won the race. He was holding his gold medal and smiling. But everyone was now watching Jason. When Jason and Ben crossed the finish line, everyone stood up and cheered. Jason didn't win the race, but he had won something greater. After the event, the principal came forward. She looked at the crowd and then at Jason. "Today, we saw what it truly means to be a winner," she said. "Winning is not always about being the fastest. It's about having a kind heart and helping others, even when it costs you something." She handed Jason a special medal. It was not gold, silver, or bronze. It was a medal with the words, "True Winner." Jason's mother had tears in her eyes. His sister was clapping loudly. That night, when they got home, Jason looked at his medal. He smiled. "Mom," he said, "I didn't win the race, but I feel like I won something better." His mother hugged him. "You did, Jason. You showed everyone what it means to have a good heart. And that's what makes you the true winner." 1 year later. Time passed. Jason continued to run and help others. He became known not only for his speed but also for his kindness. He inspired many students at school. The next year, the annual sports day came again. This time, Jason was chosen as the team captain. Everyone respected him. Even Leo had changed. He came to Jason one day and said, "I used to think winning was everything. But you taught me there's more to life than being first." Jason smiled. "We all learn, Leo. I'm glad you understand." During the race that year, Jason ran again. This time, he didn't stop. He crossed the finish line first. The crowd cheered. But Jason didn't raise his hands in pride. He walked over to every runner and gave them a handshake. Later, when he stood on the stage, he said, "Thank you for the medal. But remember, the real race is in life. Always choose kindness. That's the way to truly win." Years passed. Jason grew up and went to university. He studied sports science and returned to his town to become a coach. He built a training center for young runners, many of whom came from poor families. He never forgot where he came from. One day, a reporter came to interview him. "Jason," she asked, "you've trained champions. You've built a running center. You're known all across the country. What's your secret to success?" Jason looked at the old medal hanging in his office, the one that read, "True Winner." He smiled. "The secret?" he said. "It's simple. Always run with your heart." Final words. Success in life isn't just about crossing the finish line first. It's about how we treat others along the way. Jason didn't win his first race, but he won respect, love, and the hearts of many people. Sometimes, being the true winner means helping someone else stand up, even if it means slowing down. That's the kind of victory that lasts forever.